Hello friends, have you ever wondered why summers are getting hotter, why floods are happening more often, or why farmers are struggling with crops? The answer is climate change. It is not just a problem for the future, it is already here. Today, I will explain climate change in very simple words, why it matters, and how it affects our daily lives. So, stay with me till the end because this is something that impacts all of us. Climate change means the Earth's weather is changing over a long period of time. Normally, our planet has natural changes in weather, but today the speed of change is very fast. This is because of human activities, factories, cars, and cutting trees release gases like carbon dioxide. These gases trap heat in the atmosphere, making the earth hotter. This is called the greenhouse effect. When we burn coal, oil, and gas for electricity, transport, or industry, a lot of smoke goes into the air. This smoke contains greenhouse gases. These gases act like a blanket around the earth. Instead of letting heat escape into space, they trap it. As a result, the average temperature of the earth is rising. Scientists call this global warming. Some people get confused. They say, if it's cold outside today, how can the earth be warming? Weather is what we feel day to day, like rain, sunshine, or snow. Climate is the pattern of weather over many years. Climate change means these patterns are shifting. For example, winters may become shorter, summers longer, and storms stronger. Climate change is not just about ice melting in the Arctic. It touches our everyday lives. Let's see how. For example, food prices. Farmers depend on stable weather to grow crops. When the rains come late or heat waves and kill plants and harvest fails. This means less food in markets and higher prices. Health problems, hotter days cause dehydration, heat stroke, and spread of diseases like malaria. Bad air quality makes breathing harder for children and older people. Water shortage, rivers and lakes are drying up in some places. Millions of people are struggling to get clean water. Jobs and economy. Climate disasters like floods or storms destroy businesses, homes, and jobs. Countries depend huge money to repair damage instead of improving lives. Because of climate change, we see more extreme events. Hurricanes, wildfires, heavy rains, and droughts are becoming common. For example, Australia and California suffer from record wildfires. South Asia faces deadly floods. Africa faces long droughts where animals and humans have no water. These events kill people, destroy homes, and harm wildlife. Climate change does not only affect humans, animals, are also suffering. Polar bears are losing their ice homes. Birds are changing migration patterns. Many species are at risk of disappearing forever. Forests, oceans, and rivers are also changing. Coral reefs, which are homes of fish, are dying because of warmer water. When glaciers and ice sheets melt, the extra water flows into the ocean. This causes sea levels to rise. For people living in coastal cities, this is very dangerous. Many towns may sink underwater in the future. For example, cities like Miami, Dhaka, and Jakarta already face flooding problems. Climate change is unfair. Rich countries have money to adapt, but poor communities suffer more. Farmers, fishermen, and small families lose their homes, crops, and incomes. They don't have insurance or savings to recover. That's why climate change is also called a justice issue. The problem sounds bigger, but small steps can make a difference if we all act together. Here are some simple actions. For example, saving energy. Turn off lights when not needed. Use energy saving bulbs and unplug devices. Use public transport. Cars create pollution. Walking, cycling, or using buses reduces emissions. Plant trees. Trees absorb carbon dioxide and give us oxygen. Every tree counts. Reduce plastic. Plastic is made from oil and pollutes land and oceans. Use cloth bags and reusable bottles. Eat smart. Eating less meat and more vegetables reduces pollution from the meat industry. Support clean energy. Solar panels and wind power are better for the environment than coal or oil. Individual actions matter, but big changes must come from governments and industries. They need to invest in renewable energy like wind, solar, and water power. Make laws to reduce pollution. Support farmers and workers to adapt to new conditions. Protect forests and oceans. When leaders and companies act responsibly, the fight against climate change becomes stronger. If we act now, we can slow down climate change. Scientists say we must keep global warming below 1.5 degrees centigrade to avoid the worst disasters. If we don't, future generations will face food shortages, deadly heat waves, and more destructions. The future depends on choices we make today. So friends, climate change is not a distant problem. It is already shaping the world we live in. It affects our food, our health, our homes, and even our future. But we are not helpless. By making small changes in daily life and demanding big changes from leaders, we can protect our planet. Remember, there is no planet B. This is the earth, which is our only home. Let's take care of it together. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And tell me in the comments What small steps will you take today to fight climate change?